Hey, what's up? It's Dad. Horror Movie Dad here. Dad watches horror movies, Dad. You can subscribe to me on YouTube, Dad watches horror movies. Tonight will be another D3. You know what You know what D3 means? Dad and Dinero discussions. We're going live. I'm live right now. Dinero's going to join me, and we'll get this started once he joins. So, we are going to discuss Wishmaster tonight, and just a little history here. So, what we do is Dinero joins my live on Instagram, and I think this is going to be the 6th one. What ends up happening is we choose a movie to watch, a horror movie to be exact. We watch it, and then we go live on Instagram and we discuss it. And that's what we're going to do, as Dinero has just joined. I will wait for his request, and we'll go from there. Tonight we will discuss Wishmaster. So, without further ado, until he requests to go on my live together, we will discuss that. And I thank you for joining. There are going to be spoilers. Alert. Alert. Spoilers. So, like I said before, this is our 6th one. So, we have done this for... I know it's been a few months now. We've done 6. We pretty much do them every other week whenever we get a chance. It's normally either on a Friday or a Sunday evening at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you're not in the Pacific area, it will be earlier. Or, no, it will be later for you unless you're in Hawaii. As I'm waiting for Dinero to join, I will keep talking. Oh, here's the request. Here we go. Dinero, let's give it about 30 seconds, and then we'll see his face, and we'll go from there. Haven't seen his face yet. And there it is.
What's going on, my guy?
There's his face. It's Dinero. How you doing, bro?
I'm good. Look, I got notes.
Look at this guy. This guy's got paper notes.
I got notes, bro. Hold on.
Bro,
notes.
He's got notes.
I'm ready.
OG notes, bro.
OG notes. Let me see if I get my fucking light to work. God damn it. I don't know what the fuck is going on. All right, whatever. It's all good. I'm ready.
Yeah. We got some viewers already. I saw my buddy James up on here. I see my cousin. Thumbs up back. There we go.
Let's see who's in here. Shout out to Elizabeth O'Hagan. She's a new viewer, and this is her first time watching Dad and Dinero's discussions.
Oh, well, yeah.
Also a big-time horror guru.
Welcome. And yeah. There's James. Thumbs up to James, my old school college buddy. This is his first time taking a listen, too.
What's up, James? I'll never forget Josh's bachelor party, and we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, we can forget it for everybody else except ourselves.
All right, so what movie were we talking about today, Josh?
So we decided to watch Wishmaster. Today this Dad and Dinero discussion today was Dinero's choice, and he chose Wishmaster, the Wes Craven underrated film.
Very underrated.
Very underrated. But we got to get in the mood, right? Don't we got to get in the mood?
We do.
We do. So here we go. Let's get in the mood.
I know who that guy is. Wait, hold on. Is he a rapper? Wait, I think his name is Dinero.
Yep. Here we go. Turn a little bit more.
Yeah, let's listen to it.
Go to the show. Midnight falls, everything slow.
You know what? I want to officially say this should be the theme song for Dad and Dinero's discussions.
Go to the show. Midnight falls, everything slow mo.
I'm ready.
There we go. That's it. That's our theme, bro.
There we go. Cheers. Cheers to everybody having a good Sunday. Cheers to everybody either recovering from last night or just getting started tonight.
Cheers. Got myself a little Hell or High watermelon.
which is absolutely delicious, and their blood orange IPA is just as good.
Yes. If you don't know this, 21st Amendment Brewery, very good beers.
Very good.
So,
all right, so let's talk about Wishmaster.
Yeah, we got our theme out of the way, so I need to make sure that we smoothen that theme. If you didn't know, that is a song called Creep Show by Dinero, the man who's right below me right here. You can find it anywhere, Spotify, any place where music is sold. It's on his Holy Water album. Check it out. So,
there you go. Much better.
Oh, look at he looks more fresh.
Yep.
All right, so Wishmaster was what we decided to go after. And this was produced by Wes Craven, a very under-the-radar Wes Craven film. So when everyone talks about Wes Craven, rest in peace. Everyone talks about, Nightmare on Elm Street and Scream. No one really mentions Wishmaster.
I want to say, before we start talking, I would like to say that the gin, is that what you call it? The DGI. Hold on, I got my notes. It's spelled DGINN. The gin, or is it like genie? Ginny? Gene?
It's gin, just gin.
It's gin. Okay.
Yeah.
So in the beginning of the movie, they basically break down what the real the gin was something that was supposed to be sacred, and it was supposed to be something that everybody wanted, but in actuality, it was something that you don't want, and it was something very evil, and it was something contained. And if you were to summon the gin, you're basically fucked.
Right. They say forget all of the genies, the Robin Williams genies, stuff like that. This is basically an evil genie where it came from. This is how genies started with folklore. Don't exactly know where this originated from, but there's really, before Wishmaster even came out, there was always all this folklore about a jinn, an evil genie that would come out and grant you 3 wishes and unleash himself and others onto the world. So,
and I will say this: the jinn, and who do you have your notes? Because who played the role as the jinn?
Okay. The Jinn, which he makes this. I'm going to tell you this right now. The actor that plays the Jinn, a.k.a. the Wishmaster, he makes this movie. Without him, I would like this movie as much as I do. But his name is Andrew Divoff, Divoff.
And I want to say this. Okay, so every time that you see a villain in a movie, right? So let's talk about Jason. Let's talk about Freddy. Let's talk about Pinhead. Let's talk about all these, milestone artists or horror villains that are just to me, yeah, I love Jason. I love Freddy. I love Pinhead. But compared to the Jinn, they all look kind of basic because, when I looked at the way that they made him before he turned human in his true state, I want to say that it's probably one of the best practical effects that I've ever seen on somebody.
Yeah, I can agree.
Believable.
A lot of detail, a lot of stuff going on. And I always was questioning myself, dude, what are those 2 worm-like things that are coming down right here and they move? It's dude, they put a lot of...
They did put a lot of effort in the practical effects, and I will say that even with contact lenses, and the one thing that drew me to the whole villain of the Jinn and Wishmaster is that he's manipulative, and whatever you want, he's going to fucking kill you. It doesn't matter what. And let's talk about this. Okay, so I got my notes, right? So in the beginning of the movie, I think it's Mesopotamia or Egypt. It's some thousands of years ago.
Yeah. I think it was 1600 AD, like that.
Okay.
1600 AD. Yeah, something like that.
We find the Jinn with a pharaoh or a king or whoever the fuck, somebody with high power. And the first fucking wish was, show me wonders. That was it. All he asked is like, bro, wishes, right? And his first wish was, show me wonders. Who the fuck knew show me wonders? You get fucked so hard, bro. Like, he was at his fucking pyramid or wherever the fuck they're at. And look, some guy gets fucking forced into the wall. There's another one where they're like, dude, they had an Alien ripoff scene, which I totally thought was pretty cool because I love Alien. And there was an actual chest burster scene in the beginning of the movie. I was like, whoa, dude, like, is this Alien?
Yeah. Dude.
So show me wonders. I was like, okay, this is not a bad wish, but no. If you say show me wonders at a party, you're fucked.
Dude, the one part of the show me wonders where the skeleton ripped out of that guy's body.
Oh my god, I wrote that in my notes.
There you go. Okay, go ahead. I'll let you say it.
Wait, what?
I said I'll let you say it. Go for it, dude.
when okay. No. What you said is when there was a guy on the ground, he's like, and like his chest rips open and then his skeleton fucking pops out of his face. Dude, that's when you know this was a good movie. This is going to be a good horror movie for sure.
Okay, all of that, think of a skeleton bursting out of your body. Nowadays, that would be all computer-generated CGI. This, of the skeleton busting out of this guy's body, was all practical. Until it was practical all the way until the skeleton started walking, and then you can tell they used CGI for the skeleton to walk around. But as the skeleton came out of the body, it was literally all practical effects, and it was done very well.
On a side note, I will tell you this, and this is one of the main reasons why I picked this movie, is because I still remember on my 16th birthday, okay, I had a house party in Daly City, and my mom invited everybody, and we had Pizza Hut had like a Sicilian square pizza.
Very good memories. Keep going. Oh, no. I think we lost you, bro.
Dog Matson on stand. Dunk on everybody. What's that?
So you're going to have to... Yeah, I can see you. You're going to have to say that part again because we lost you for a second.
Okay. Am I back?
We got Sicilian pizza. Sicilian pizza.
Okay, we got the Sicilian pizza. We watched Stanford against North Carolina, and Stanford was.
Damn it, we lost him again. We're losing you again.
He kept on dunking on everybody.
Uh-huh.
All right, hold on. Let me go to my Wi-Fi, my Wi-Fi.
Dude, go in the freezer. Nice one, BTV Farms.
How do I do this? What about now?
So yeah, I can.
Are we good?
So, yeah, you're iffy, bro. You're iffy. You're iffy. So,
all right, I'm just gonna.
No, still iffy, dude.
All right, we're gonna keep talking.
All right.
We're gonna keep talking.
Anyway, you can try to sign in and sign back out if you want, dude. Yeah. So Kenny keeps going in and out. Might have him come back, leave the live and come back. But basically, he was explaining the first time we saw this movie, and actually the first time I saw this movie, I came back. So, and that's what he's here. Are you?
Are we back? I think we're back.
Yeah, I think so. We're.
Wait, are we back?
Yeah, start talking, dude.
Okay, yeah. I'm back. All right. Fuck,
go, Cecilia.
Man, I'm gonna have to do something about my internet. Sorry, guys, about the hold up. But look, what I was saying before is the reason why I remember this movie because it was for my 16th birthday party, and I had all the homies come through. We got the Sicilian pizza from Pizza Hut, and there was 2 movies that we watched, Wishmaster and 187. And I remember 187 was a great movie, but Wishmaster was even better. And that's the real reason why I chose it. So let's go back to our notes, and we were talking about the first Wish.
Right. So I'll go ahead and he's breaking up again here. What you need is a Google hotspot, or not a Google hotspot. You need one of the Google mesh systems, man. That's what you need. I'm gonna push that to you right now. So, but it looks like he's frozen. So I'm gonna say Wishmaster came out in 1997. I'm gonna read this little synopsis real quick. So be careful what you wish for. The Jinn, having been released from his ancient prison, seeks to capture the soul of the woman who discovered him, thereby opening a portal and freeing his fellow Jinn to take over the earth. That's what we're talking about. Spoilers are coming, so get ready. And I wanted to bring up I think 2 weeks ago, our last Dad and Dinero discussion, we talked about Midnight Meat Train. And somebody made a small little cameo. Well,
Ted Raimi?
The same person has a small cameo again.
Was it Sam or Ted?
Ted. Ted is the one who gets hammered big. Yeah. Sam Raimi's brother.
You know it's a good movie if Sam or Ted involved in it off top.
Yeah, Ted normally comes through and makes these small cameos, and he always dies. So he dies right at the beginning, but guess who else is in it? Robert Englund is in it. And I'm going to say this, there are plenty of cameos in this movie. So you got Robert Englund, the guy who played Freddy Krueger, of course. Then you have Tony Todd makes an appearance, the Candyman. You got Ted Raimi, the Evil Dead movies. We lost Kane Dinero. I thought so. He's going to try to sign back on, and I'll keep talking. So also, and I can't remember his name right now, and I'll look it up. We also have the man who played Jason Voorhees, who makes an appearance as well. So that, Wes Craven pulled out all the stops to get all these cameos coming through to this movie, which was great. And the cool thing is everybody in all these cameo people die, which is even great, which is even better. So, and Robert Englund actually plays a pretty decent supporting actor role. He's in the beginning, he's kind of in the middle a little bit, and then he's at the end. Tony Todd's at the end. The guy who plays Jason, I forgot his name. He's the bigger guy with the big old beard, kind of a big jaw. That he makes an appearance in the middle. So yes, it's nice. It's great. I'm hoping Kate Dinero jumps on, but if he doesn't, I'm going to keep moving on here about this movie, and I'll just talk to myself while you guys listen. So, yes, I would suggest checking the movie out if you haven't seen it. It's underrated. There are, I believe it didn't really go over too well in the 90s because it was kind of an odd story. So, either way, it was good. And let's move on. Now it's just dad discussions, not Dad and Dinero discussions. So I'm hoping he's coming back. If he doesn't, we'll just keep this going. And if you have any questions, got any comments, I will read those comments out loud and we can discuss. So we were just talking about Sicilian pizza. So my man James says Sicilian Pete's. He's going to open a place called Sicilian Pete's. So DM him for venture capital and capitalist investment. There you go. So anyway, so I'm looking at my notes here. I want to move on with the story. So basically, the Wishmaster, he at the end of this epic party back in the 1600s or whatever, there was some type of pharaoh or somebody knows the magic behind him and knows what this guy is, and ends up locking this with the djinn or the Wishmaster into this small jewel, like a red jewel, and locks him in there somehow with some special magic and puts him inside a statue. And while in the statue, basically that's it. And then we move into present day, and Robert Englund is the one who's buying this statue. The statue falls, like they're taking it out of this boat, and the statue falls on Ted Raimi's head, kills him, and it opens up, and this jewel is inside there. So basically that's what happens. And then the jewel gets discovered, and so on and so forth. The jewel gets discovered, and this lady who's a gemologist or whatever they call them, somebody that specializes in jewels or whatever, starts, gets it from a guy who got it from somebody else at a pawn shop. So she's doing the inspections, looking at it. She rubs it. She breathes on it to scuff it down. Oh, here we go. Dinero's back. Let's hope his Wi-Fi is better. All right, he's coming back on. It's just weird explaining the story without anybody talking back to me. So I'll let him know where we're at, and we'll keep continuing. There,
Damn it.
in the refrigerator. His phone is in the refrigerator, people.
My phone keeps overheating. Fuck, man. What the fuck, dude? I had to turn off my my Wi-Fi on my fucking iPad, and now, so don't worry. All right. So I kept talking. I got to the part where we talked about anything you wanna say from here until now. I got all the way to the part where the lady, the main character, I forgot her name, where she gets the jewel and she's inspecting the jewel, and that's where we're at. Her name was Alexandra. Alexandra. My notes on Alexandra is when I first watched the movie, I had to pause it, and I actually had to see if it was hold on, if it was the actress who played in Terminator. What's her name?
Her.
I thought it was fucking Linda Hamilton.
Yeah, it's a good call. They look alike, but not her. Yeah.
Okay, sorry everybody for my weak ass fucking phone, my weak ass connection. What the fuck? All right, we're back.
So yeah, her actress's name is Tammy Lauren.
Okay.
So she plays the main character. She does like Linda Hamilton. Very good call.
She does. Okay, so we talked about the djinn in the beginning, and now let's talk about the progression of Ted and Sam Raimi, which you mentioned before. And you know how every horror movie, if you have the name Raimi in it, it's gonna fucking be good. Just like the Midnight Meat Train, what you said earlier. So if you know you have those names, it's gonna be good.
Right.
So Ted, was it Ted or Sam?
It was Ted. It was Ted.
So,
Ted's the one that normally comes through and makes the cameos in person. Sam doesn't really come in too often and show his face. So
you got Robert Englund as the fucking archaeologist who fucking collects all the shit. How cliche and funny is it to have some fucking doofus guy, you have the most important job in the fucking world, and you pour fucking booze in your coffee, and as you're trying to fucking land a fucking, who knows how much it was, thousands of dollars an archaeological fucking find, and you fucking fuck up by pouring all your Irish coffee all over the motherboard. What the fuck?
Right. So this is how that statue gets broken. The guy's lifting it up with a crane or whatever, getting it out of the boat, and it drops on Ted Raimi's head, and it breaks apart. And then this gem that the djinn is actually in. So you can think of this gem as like a genie lamp, but it's actually a gem that you rub, and when you rub the gem, the Wishmaster comes out. So I mentioned earlier, we were talking Ted Raimi, and then you left, and I told everybody how many random great cameos happen in this film.
Well, Robert, obviously, Freddy Krueger, got the Raimi guy. I can't remember his first name, but I got my notes. I want to also say, the the Wishmaster is kind of like a fucking moth, because like they have a cocoon, and then they do the metamorphosis. And the only thing that I thought was funny is every time you see the Wishmaster, he always is a little fucking midget, and like he's like someone's dying, and he's like get in, like, do you want to live? And like, yes. And then he kills him, and then he turns into like a midget, and then boom, he's like the fucking full on hardcore Wishmaster.
So what happens basically throughout the whole movie is the Wishmaster gets unleashed on the present world, and he goes around trying to get people where he is to ask him for something. They don't have to say, I wish for this. All they have to do is ask for something, and then that Wishmaster gets their soul, and he ends up like turning more and more and getting more strength. So, and that's what he's doing throughout the whole movie, and it's funny to find out all the funny things that people ask for.
Big Ball is in the house.
It's funny to find out stuff these people ask for, and then what he gives them. Yep. So before I did say some cameos, I need to bring this up before we move on about more cameos. All right. So I found out his name, Kane Hodder.
Oh wait,
Kane Hodder is.
Is he the homeless guy?
No, Kane Hodder played Jason Voorhees in Jason. Yeah, he played Jason Voorhees in Jason, the final chapter, and the next, and not the next one, but the few after that. He played Jason Voorhees. His name's Kane Hodder. He was the security guard that the Wishmaster walks through.
Oh, when he tells them, "You gotta walk through me,"
he's like, I would love to see that. And so the Wishmaster goes, okay, turns Kane Hodder into a glass screen, and walks through him.
Good knowledge.
That's that. Another cameo.
Okay.
The security guard at the party at the end is Tony Todd, the Candyman.
Hold on. There's a question. Did Jeepers Creepers get inspiration from the Wishmaster? They look surprisingly familiar. Yes.
I don't know if it was inspiration from it, but you are correct. They do look very familiar.
Because the guy in the Wishmaster and the guy from Jeepers Creepers, which is another movie we should definitely review, because that movie is so heavily slept on, and the effects on both of them are so similar. Which is okay? Hold on. Which Wishmaster? No. Which Jeepers Creepers was the one where they go into the gym and all the fucking kids from the high school are all like intertwined? And how fucking cool was the Jeepers Creepers rape van? Sorry, I didn't say rape van. That's fucked up. My bad. That's fucking like diesel fueled fucking evil Scooby-Doo van. That was like, if you saw that van coming towards you, you better fucking run.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Good knowledge about Jeepers Creepers. I didn't even think about that.
They do look very similar.
Yes.
Very good call. So, anyway, as we move on, this lady, discovers this gem and finds out there's something wrong with it. She ends up unleashing the Wishmaster. Wishmaster starts wreaking havoc all around town, asking people for wishes and stuff like that. One of the funniest scenes in horror movie history, at least for me, is with that bum, where the bum, there's a fight between a homeless man and a guy who owns a pharmacy. He's a pharmacist.
Hold on, before you even say anything.
Okay.
When I wanted to know who the actor was,
I
went on Google and I did Wishmaster and I just clicked on his thumbnail.
Yeah.
Apparently, he plays homeless guys in almost every movie.
He does. The same actor plays homeless guys. He must be like the best homeless guy actor you can ever find.
You know what? If I could be in Hollywood and I could just be the homeless guy in a fucking movie, fuck it, bro. Sign me up.
I gotta find out what this guy's name is. Oh, homeless man. His name is George Buck Flower.
George Buck Flower?
That's his name, dude.
George Buckflower.
No, Buck is, it's like his middle name. It's George Buck space Flower.
Okay, I was gonna say, if that was his first and last name, you know, in grade school, motherfuckers would be like, "Oh, look, it's George Fuckflower. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna fuck a flower?" That would suck so bad. George Buckflower.
Buck.
George. Oh shit! Hold on.
Oh, your refrigerator light.
Hold on. Oh shit! I better watch out, man. Sorry, guys. We're having technical difficulties.
Okay.
Oh,
dude. So, anyway, this epic.
fucking.
Look at he's got pickles. This epic like verbal battle between this homeless man and this pharmacist is one of the best arguments I think I've seen in a movie. I'm not going to rate it as the best one ever, but it's up there. And the pharmacist tells this homeless man to leave, and the homeless man starts giving him shit, and they start arguing with each other, and it's a really epic argument, and it's funny too. So I'd suggest just watching this movie just for that scene.
Oh, wait, hold on. So Jamie Joe says KD could fucking nail that homeless role. You ass out nail that homeless role. I was in the shower for like 2 weeks. Like, you guys need a homeless guy? What's up?
He had no front teeth either.
What did he say?
So I need to reenact what the homeless guy said. Okay.
Please.
So the homeless guy, like, I'm not gonna say what the pharmacist says, but the homeless guy says, "I hope you die, you sack of shit. Hope you die, and I hope you float down the gutters so I can fucking piss on ya, you bald-headed baboon."
Oh, it's like a Chinese gangbanger or something.
Oh yeah, miscomplected afterbirth of a Chinese gangbanger.
Oh shit, Matt Cozzolino's in the building.
So I'm not saying that myself. That's the quote from the movie, which the homeless man said.
Okay,
right?
I have another note. Okay.
Hmm.
I want to say that there was a very funny scene in this movie when the Wishmaster actually takes on his human role. Okay.
Yes.
He goes
face. He takes a face from a dead body.
And another crazy fact is, you know, the African American cop that was actually doing the investigation on the whole fucking Wishmaster thing.
Yeah, the undercover agent.
He actually, now you can fact check me, but he actually looked like one of the Marines from Aliens. Now you can look it up. I'm not for sure about it, but we can fact check that afterwards.
It's him, bro.
It's him?
I'm not even looking. I haven't looked it up either, but it's him.
It's not the
cigar. Like 90% that's him. No, not the cigar guy. I know what you're talking about. No, not the sergeant.
When I saw him, I was like, dude, where have I seen this guy? And I was like, fuck, Aliens.
It's him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you're 100% correct, and I never realized that until you said it right now.
How you know this movie kicks ass already?
Yeah.
Right.
Tons of cameos. Wes Craven spared no expense.
All right, so let me turn the lights on and off again real quick. All right.
Oh man, that was crazy.
So, there was a very 90s nostalgic scene in this movie, and that does deal with the Jinn going to the police station when he talks to the detective that was actually in Aliens, and he asks him a bunch of questions, right?
Mm-hmm.
While he's asking questions, there is a typical criminal white guy in the background, long hair, ponytail, and he's getting investigated by like 5 different people, right? And so the Jinn, he like makes this guy, ordinary criminal, grab a fucking gun from one of the detectives and starts bucking at everybody. And this is my favorite. This is my favorite shit. Total 90s shit, right? he starts shooting at everybody. And how many movies have you seen with the slow motion? And it's like 50,000 bullets. It's like 50,000 bullets penetrating you. And he's like this. He's all.
But it's slow motion.
Bam, 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 bam. I was like, dude, I have not seen this since like Under Siege. But again, I'm gonna rewind this. In Under Siege, it was always the Chinese guy with the long hair and the fucking Fu Manchu stash that always gets hit up with the Uzi, and he's like, I know you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I know you know what I'm talking about. It's like slow motion. It's like it's like 50,000 bullets just like popping in his body.
And you see like that. You see him hit one at a time, and he's like,
all right. So that was in my notes. I had to mention that. That is another reason why this movie is so great.
Mhm.
Holy shit. All right. Now I'm going to.
So to elaborate on this scene, the reason why this guy goes crazy is the Wishmaster is talking to the detective, and the detective is like telling the Wishmaster about the guy that he wants to put him away, and he's like, "Well, tell me, tell me what you would want to happen." And he's like, "I just wish I can catch him, just dead to rights, killing somebody," and that was the wish. And then this random criminal just starts going to town, and my favorite practical effects moment was when he grabbed that cop's jaw.
Oh, and he rips it
off.
Oh.
Completely pulled off his jaw and his chin and like ripped it out of his body, and his tongue's all hanging there. That was my favorite practical effects scene out of the entire movie.
Oh, I wrote that down. Hold on, look.
So good. I even rewound it.
Look,
I rewound it so I can see it again. Oh yeah.
I said, hold on, jaw rip.
Jaw ripped.
I can't write worth shit.
Yeah.
Bullets. Wait, what does it say? Bullet making 90s.
Yeah. So.
Jaw rip.
So yeah, it's funny because my notes, I have a computer screen right behind my thing, and that's where my notes are.
All right. Hold on.
But that's an excellent scene.
I had the walk through me scene, which we just, and I did not know that was Jason Voorhees. That's pretty cool.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Have the homeless man. We talked about that.
Okay.
I wanted to actually talk about. Okay, I said Wishmaster villain. We talked about that. Oh, I am going to discuss another cameo.
Okay.
Ready?
Let's see what cameo you got.
All right. This cameo is from a Clive Barker movie that is a very underrated movie. That is one of my favorite fucking movies, even though he's a simple character, not like the Wishmaster, not like Jeepers Creepers, and not like these other guys.
Okay.
It's called Candyman. And there is a scene where the actual main character, and I don't know what the character's name, what the actor plays the Candyman, but he was also
Tony Todd.
Destination.
Tony Todd is his name. Tony Todd.
He's another huge horror movie. Like, if you know horror movies, you know who Tony Todd is. And there's a scene where the djinn goes up to Tony Todd, and he's like, I ain't letting you in this party. It's all, hell no. You better do something about it. And he's all, don't you wish you could do something about your life? Don't you wish you could just escape? Mm-hmm. And he's all, I wish I could escape. And he puts him in a fucking glass, water filled with glass Houdini act. And that shit was cool. Sorry, guys. Lighting's all up. But yeah, I put that in there. So another big cameo in Wishmaster. You know, the more we talk about it, the more this movie kicks ass.
It is. I enjoy it. It's on my list of horror movies to watch. It's on my list of recommendation for horror movies. And
if any of you guys want to watch the movie, and I don't work for this company, but the only reason why I was able to watch this movie is because I downloaded the streaming app Tubi. You can get it on your phone. You can do it on all your streaming platforms, whatever you do. You just have to watch commercials. But they have Wishmaster 1, they have Wishmaster 2, they have Wishmaster 3 and 4. and you can watch all of them.
So I'm gonna tell you this: Wishmaster's horrible, and I never watched Wishmaster 4 because how bad Wishmaster 3 was. Just letting you know.
I've only seen 1 and 2.
2 is good too. I like number 2 as well, but 3 is garbage, and I never watched 4 because the reason why 3 was so bad is because they got a new actor to play the Wishmaster, and it wasn't Andrew Divoff. So that's the reason why.
Okay.
So but let's see. I'm looking at my. I'm looking at my. Okay, I love this. The guy who plays the Wishmaster, Andrew Divoff, Divoff. I love the way he talks. Like I think he just the way he talks nails it. He's got that really deep voice, and he talks very slow, and he strings his sentences out. Like when he's talking to anybody, he's like, "Well, what do you want to do?" As Alexandra, make your wishes. And I love the way he talks. And by the way, if you ever seen any of my Dad Watches Horror Movies episodes on my YouTube channel, I think I have like 19 of them now. But I got my conclusion for every one of those movies when I say I'll see you next time. I said, and I string out my last sentence. The only reason why I ever strung out my last sentence
because of the Wishmaster?
of this, I got it from him. When I say, and I will see you next time on Dad Watch
Okay, all right. So
for movies. I got that from Wishmaster. I got it from Andrew Divoff. So that's why I'm paying respects. Okay, go ahead.
So I'm gonna go have sex. I'll reconnect in like 7 minutes. That you go have sex and handle it, my guy.
Uh-oh. There we go.
Having Wishmaster, I know it's probably how much time do we have left? Is it giving? Remember, when it says 15 minutes left, you only really have like 5.
So it's not telling me how much we have left, but we started exactly at 9 o'clock, and they give us an hour. So we probably got about 10 to 15 minutes left.
Okay. So my next thing about Wishmaster was I said the next big party. So still waiting for Dad Watches Horror Movies.
Sorry, YouTube probably won't let me riff on horror movies.
Maybe I think it would be a cool idea if we actually had a Pornhub account, and then we could talk about pornos that we've watched, and then we could discuss Dad Watches Horror Movies.
Yeah, that'll be good in case, and if my kids walk in or something like they've done before in my horror movies, not at all.
I think it'd be pretty explicit, so
right.
I put that on pause. Okay, so my next note is the next big party. So just like in the beginning of the movie, when be right back, gotta have sex. Okay, I'm back.
Nice one, James.
Oh man. Okay. All right. I'm trying to talk right now. That was so good. Next big party. So in the beginning of Wishmaster, it was in a fucking palace, and he says, "Show me wonders." At the end of the movie, they go back to another party. Now, my question to you, Josh, which was better, the beginning or the end party when everybody dies? Because like the kill count in this party and the kill count in the beginning where this movie starts is pretty much the same.
Yeah, the ending party is present day party, a lot more elaborate because it's the end of the movie. When it comes down to the kills, both of these epic parties, they're both pretty damn good. I'm gonna hold them as equals, but I'm gonna say the later one was the better party in the better like mass chaos party.
Dude, there was this one scene where I almost thought it was like Hellraiser because he had like a plug in his face and it was like totally turned.
Oh yeah, it was a spear or something. Like a spear went through the guy's face and then it was like turning, so it was like twisting his face at the same time.
And then here comes my next.
The piano's all playing. It's going do 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 do.
On my Instagram, like, There was a scene where someone comes back to life, and it's obviously people think it's Jack the Ripper, but in my personal opinion, I thought it was Lon Chaney as
yeah,
the
was the knife
with the knife.
with the knife. Yeah,
I thought it was Lon Chaney, and I think it was him from the movie London After Midnight.
mm-hmm. Oh, I'm glad you brought this up because there's another like art piece that is shown in the background that was a homage to another older movie like that one was.
Which one? Oh,
so there's it's at you see it at the beginning. You also see it at the park. You also see it when Alexander goes and visits Robert Englund in his house, just randomly walking through, and he's showing her all the pieces that he has. In the background, do you remember? It's like almost a gargoyle statue, but maybe it's the devil, and it has wings.
yeah. Oh,
Remember Exorcist? Do you remember
that was
Exorcist?
Oh, hold on. That was
I don't know what it's called.
Hold on. I got it.
But it was in The Exorcist.
Let me think real quick. It's Pazuzu.
Is that what it is?
Pazuzu. P-Z-U-Z-U, if I'm right.
Mm-hmm.
Watch the first Exorcist.
Right.
Which makes it so scary is there's this face that always comes up, and it's Pazuzu.
Yeah, the flash of the face.
And Pazuzu is the in the darkness where it's like the pale face with the sharp teeth and the fucking crazy red eyes.
Yeah.
That's who you see, and they paid homage to the first Exorcist about that. But
they did.
That
statue makes an appearance, and at the end, that statue gets shown again with snakes coming at it, attacking people.
Really?
And that was CGI, and that was shitty CGI. 1997 CGI was just starting, and people would randomly like to use it, but shit. So practical effects will always work better.
I agree.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Let's talk about rating, gore, practical effects.
Okay.
What would you rate this movie? Now, are we doing 1 to 4, or are we doing
We've
1?
been out of 10. We've been doing out of 10. So, I've always liked this movie from the first time I watched it till now. I've probably seen it maybe 10 to 15 times total in my lifetime, but I haven't seen it in a while. I have not seen it in maybe about 5-6 years.
All right.
It was a good refresher to watch again. I've always liked it. The only thing I didn't care for in the movie was the random CGI effect in there, but they still stuck with very good practical effects. Like I said, the main Wishmaster actor blows me away. I loved all the cameos, which there's still another cameo I need to mention, and I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna go off on a higher rating here, and I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10.
Nice. I agree. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 too.
Right. And so nice. I want to mention 2 other things. So I think I gotta look it up, but I think at the end of the movie, as one of the security guards that is around trying to get everybody out of the party, I think one of them is Huey Lewis.
Really?
Really.
So how?
He comes up to the screen and he says something like, "We got to get everybody out of here," and it's just him. So they made a deal to show his face, and I believe it was Huey Lewis from Huey Lewis.
No. Are we gonna look it up?
Because he's not in the regular credit because he just say Huey Lewis. I'm looking up Huey Lewis in.
Are you saying that Huey Lewis is an Easter egg in this movie?
I'm saying that.
Okay. All right. I agree. All right. Horror movie dad rating from 1 to 10, but Dinero stuck at 1 to 4. Yeah, it's either 1 to 4 stars or 1 to 10. So
yeah, it's either 1 to 5, 1 out of best out of 5 or best out of 10 to 10.
Or yeah, 1 out of 5. That's right.
Wait a second. Oh, that's Die Hard character. Huey Lewis and Wishmaster. I'm not getting anything for Google. So, damn it.
All right, so we both agree.
Anyway, we'll get back to that.
All right, so gore and practical effects. Are we going 1 out of 10?
Okay, we're doing one. We'll do everything out of 10. We'll do everything out of 10.
All right, so gore.
So, gore. It was good gore, not excessive, not non-existent either. And when we're rating gore, are we rating how much gore there is, or how good the gore?
How good the gore is.
How good the gore is. Okay, I'm gonna give the gore and the practical effects that come about. I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
You know, I hate to be biased, but I'm going to agree with you.
Yeah. Hey, we're on the same page.
7.5.
I like it.
Yeah. You know, I'm so inspired by this. I'm going to watch Wishmaster 2 tonight.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. So, and was there another one thing? Oh, another thing I forgot to mention. You know who did the score for the movie?
The score?
The score.
Who?
Harry Manfredini, the same guy who did Friday the 13th.
Wow.
So I told you, Wes Craven pulled out all the stops, man. He got all these cameos, and he killed off the guys. He killed off all the villains that were villains in older movies. Basically, he was saying the Wishmaster ain't got shit. Basically, he was just saying Freddy Krueger, Candyman, Jason Voorhees ain't got shit on the Wishmaster, bro.
I'll bring this up to like a very valid point tonight that was brought up. With the Jeepers Creepers and the Wishmaster subject was very, very interesting because when you look at both of those villains, they have very similar characteristics between the eyes, everything. And like, if you're a true horror movie like nut, maybe in some weird fucking universe, they're both tied together.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people like that shit. You never know.
Making things in the same universe.
I will say this. When I watched the first Jeepers Creepers and at the end, when it was that guy's face hanging and you see through his eyes, I like had the worst fucking feeling in my stomach that I've ever had in a long fucking time.
Yeah.
It was very unsettling. And it was almost like when I watched, what was that movie with the same actor from Jeepers Creepers, but he was a walrus with the fucking teeth? Tusk.
I haven't seen that.
What?
I haven't seen that yet.
Oh, you gotta watch Tusk, bro.
Yeah. It's on my watch list. On my watch list.
Okay, hold on. I'm calling it right now. We're gonna do your movie next, and we're watching Tusk next for sure.
All right.
My tripping.
Okay, you already got it, dude. So it looks like we got about 5 more minutes here. So
and real small random fact about Tusk: Johnny Depp is in it.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't think that at all.
I know. Yep.
So anyway, so this is Dad and Dinero discusses Wishmaster. We watched Wishmaster. We talked about it for a good hour. We're almost out of time, but just to let everybody know that this will be posted on ITV later. When we're done, I will also post it on my YouTube channel, Dad Horror Movies. So if you haven't subscribed to that, check that out. Subscribe. But you can watch this whole conversation again at your own time and not on our time. So stay tuned for that.
And I just want to give a shout out to everybody that watched tonight. Matthew Cozzolino, Elizabeth Hogahagen, Tahoe, Jamie Joe,
James Foster, what's up, man?
Vic Bala. I think a few other people tapped in.
My cousin Joe made an appearance too. Very nice to see him.
Johnny Depp was Edward Scissorhands, and that is a very, very good movie too. And God bless Tim Burton, because Tim Burton is a fucking genius, and I love Beetlejuice, and I love all of his movies. But at the end of the night tonight, I want to thank everybody who joined us. Even Dr. Perpthumb, you're a little bit late, but you can watch it later. Everybody that watched it, we're talking about Wishmaster, and let's go. Dad and Dinero discussions.
All right, cool, man. This is K. Dinero. I'm Horror Movie Dad, and we will see you next time.
Peace.
Peace out, guys. You know, I'll roll this out here. I'm gonna roll it out right here with the Wishmaster start.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Let's turn this thing up. Eat some pickles.
Best pickles in the fucking planet.
There we go. I don't have anything cool to show you. I'm not in my fridge.
Want that big chub of meat?
All right, man.
Cheers.
Peace out, bro.
Peace out, brother.